Welcome back to DriveDriftX, the channel where we talk about cars that make your heart race and your imagination run wild. If you're a true car enthusiast, you know that some names never die, and today we're diving into one of the most exciting revivals we've seen in years. The legendary Ford Capri is making a comeback for 2026. Yes, you heard that right. The Capri, the car that defined style and freedom for a generation, is returning with a modern twist, and it's got people buzzing all over the UK and beyond. Now, for those who grew up in the 70s and 80s, the Capri wasn't just a car, it was a statement. It had that long hood, sporty fastback silhouette, and an attitude that said, "I'm here to be noticed." Ford marketed it as the car you always promised yourself, and honestly, it delivered. Fast forward to today, and Ford is reviving that magic, but with a futuristic spin that feels fresh, yet familiar. Let's start with the design. The 2026 Capri blends retro-inspired details with modern aerodynamics. Imagine the classic coupe shape, but with sleeker LED headlights, a sculpted body, and bold wheel arches that give it a muscular stance. Ford has been careful not to lose that signature fastback DNA, so when you see it on the road, you'll instantly recognize it as a Capri, but one reimagined for today's world. It's the kind of design that makes both nostalgia lovers and younger drivers stop and say, "Wow." But design is only half the story. Under the bonnet, Ford has gone for a hybrid setup. This isn't just about saving fuel. It's about giving the Capri the performance edge it always had while keeping it ready for the future. The hybrid system blends a turbocharged petrol engine with electric power, delivering quick acceleration and smooth handling. It's the best of both worlds: power when you want it, efficiency when you need it. And while it's not a full EV yet, the hybrid technology means it's future-proof, and it still carries that sporty driving experience that the Capri was known for. Here's where things get really interesting. Ford is adding versatility. Unlike the original Capri, which was more of a pure road car, the 2026 model comes with light off-road capability. We're not talking hardcore rock crawling, but with adjustable suspension, all-wheel drive, and drive modes for gravel or snow, it's a Capri you can take on a weekend adventure. Imagine cruising through the countryside with the same spirit of freedom the Capri always symbolized. But now you don't have to worry if the road gets a bit rough. That's a very modern take on a classic icon. Step inside, and the interior is where Ford really pushes the Capri into the future. Gone are the old dials and switches, replaced by a sleek digital cockpit with dual displays, wireless connectivity, and a clean minimalist layout. But here's the clever part. Ford has included little retro touches, like stitching patterns inspired by the original seats, and a steering wheel that echoes the Capri's classic design. It feels like a bridge between generations, modern tech, wrapped in heritage style. Comfort is a big step up too, with premium materials, ambient lighting, and spacious seating that makes it perfect for both daily drives and long trips. Now, let's talk money. Pricing hasn't been officially confirmed yet, but insiders suggest the Capri will sit in the $35,000 to $40,000 range. That puts it in the sweet spot where it's not out of reach for enthusiasts, but still competitive against rivals like the Toyota GR86 and even some premium hybrids. For what it offers, heritage, design, hybrid performance, and versatility, it sounds like Ford is aiming for value without watering down the Capri's spirit. Of course, the big question is, how does it stack up against the original? Well, it's different. The old Capri was simple, raw, and affordable, while the 2026 version is modern, tech-heavy, and more refined. But at its core, it's still a driver's car. It's still about freedom, individuality, and standing out on the road. It's a car you can buy today that still connects you to decades of history. What excites me the most is the way Ford is handling this balance. They're not trying to make the Capri something it's not, but they're also not stuck in the past. It feels like they've captured the essence of the Capri and translated it for a new era. Whether you're someone who remembers seeing Capris parked on every British street, or a younger driver discovering the name for the first time, the 2026 Ford Capri has something to offer. So, what do you think? Has Ford nailed it with the Capri's revival, or is it a bold move that could divide opinion? Personally, I think this is exactly the kind of car we need. Something that respects its past but dares to look forward. And if this is the direction Ford is taking with their heritage models, I can't wait to see what's next. That's all for today's deep dive into the 2026 Ford Capri. If you enjoyed this look at the return of a legend, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to DriveDriftX for more car stories, reviews, and updates on the cars that matter most. Until next time, keep driving your passion forward.